Good morning. Thank you for joining us for this special day of remembrance. My name is Emery. Please rise for our national anthem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Fort High staff and students, for attending this special day of remembrance. Canadians contributed in many ways to our country's great efforts during the First World War. The struggle involved virtually the whole country and made enormous demands on the Canadian people, whether they were involved in the actual fighting or remained on the home front to work in industry or farming to support the war effort. By remembering veterans' service and sacrifice, we recognize the tradition of freedom they fought to preserve. Our veterans are everyday Canadians who became heroes by standing up for what we as a nation believe in: peace, freedom, and justice. Veterans, Canadian Forces members, and those who have given their lives in the pursuit of peace have made great contributions to our country and the world. The peaceful society we, in Canada, enjoy today is only a dream to the many people in the world who live in countries torn apart by violence. This peace is possible only because it has been protected by the efforts and sacrifices of generations of Canadians over the years who have put their lives on the line. In May 1915, Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae had performed the funeral ceremony in the absence of a priest. In his distress, he wrote a poem during his 20 minutes of precious rest time. Although this poem was written during World War I, its timeless essence helps us to remember the sacrifice all soldiers have made throughout Canada's history. That poem is called In Flanders Fields.
In Flanders Fields by John McCrae. In Flanders fields the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high, if ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
At this time, we will observe 2 minutes of silence.
Mr. Rudyard Kipling's famous poem entitled Boots. Those of us who have never been engaged in actual warfare have very little idea of some of its worst horrors, one of the most terrible being the agonized impression made upon the minds of the infantry soldiers during the long, forced marches. Soldiers have been known to go absolutely insane with the everlasting sight of marching feet all around them. We're foot, slog, 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 slogging over Africa. Foot, 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 slogging over Africa. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. Count the bullets in the bandoliers. If your eyes drop, they will get atop of you. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. We can stick out hunger, thirst, and weariness, but not the chronic sight of them. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Tain't so bad by day because of company, but night brings long strings of 40,000 million boots, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. I have marched 6 weeks in hell and certify it is not fire, devil, dark, or anything but boots, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my God, keep me from going lunatic. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
We must remember, for if we do not, the sacrifices of our Canadian soldiers will be meaningless. They died for us, for their homes and families and friends, for a collection of traditions they cherished and a future they believed in. They died for Canada. The meaning of their sacrifice rests with our collective national consciousness. Our future is their monument. Thank you for joining us this morning.